Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. So instead of doing a live training today on Instagram, I have decided to invite one of my amazing clients, Tawjna Cleveland. And I am really excited to share her journey together over the last almost 6 months. If you're listening, well, you're going to listen and be inspired by Tawjna. I think everyone is, but you can also listen to our podcast episode that we recorded, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago, right, Tawjna? I don't know, like maybe a month ago. So you can learn more about Tawjna on the podcast. So go check out her there too. So Tawjna, before we dive in a little bit to everything that's happened in the last 5+ months.
Wow.
Tell them who you are and who you help. Because pretty much most of my audience knows I help healers, I help coaches get better, not get better, but master, right? Become really great at what they do. So tell them a little bit about what that is. What is it that you do?
Okay, so I help people get from the woe is me problem to the wow is me attitude. Wow, it's me.
Love it so much.
What does that mean? Well, I help people say, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about my health. I don't know what to do about my my health, my wellness. I don't know what to do about this.
So they're currently in a place of like, would you say like a slump, Tawjna? And you help them get out of that slump?
Yes, I help them get out of that slump through healthy habits, through wellness habits. And it's, oh my gosh. So when I started, I was like, I was in a slump myself.
Right. That's how most of us get started, right?
I was like, I need to just rev up. And so that's what I do. Half of what I do. I am a coach. I am a yoga teacher. I am a stroke survivor. And that is a part of why I help people get out of the stuckness. So I help people get out of the stuckness.
I love that. And tell them a little bit about, like, maybe so they can self-identify, what would it look like? Where would they be right now? And what could they expect when they're done working with you?
Well, okay, so keep
going. We're just all sorts of technological difficulties today. Keep going, sweetie. Yes, people.
No, I help health and wellness habits. So I help people get. Oh my gosh. I don't know what. Okay.
We can just cut some cords for a moment because we've just had lots of technological difficulties today, which happens. But yeah, I think you were talking about helping people that you believe that. I didn't want to finish your sentence for you.
Well, I believe health and wellness truly starts when people decide to choose how they want to feel, and intentionally decide, okay, I want to feel this. What can I do? And that's where I come in, where I was like, okay, maybe it's the sleep, like, and I'm like, okay, what I help people get back to the sleep that they once knew, the
Ugh.
sleep that, yeah, you
Mhm.
remember, or, and it's, I help people get back to what is real so that they can create what is real so that they can like be alive, be empowered, be
Mm.
free.
So
All,
good.
yeah, all in this one sleep, or all in this one weight loss, or all in this one um whatever. I help do that. So,
I
and
love that, Tanya. And you're such a prime example of it. Like you, someone who went through, if anyone's listened to the podcast, a very life changing experience of having a stroke at a young age and having to come from that place and reteach yourself a lot of things. And,
yeah,
it's that ability, right? To take ourselves from those low points.
yeah,
And I do think it's so helpful to have support.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Now, I've when I first started on my journey, I didn't agree. I was just like, I just want to go in, and everybody else, you know, tell me, I'm going to just whatever there is, like, I need to go in. And that's good. Going in is good.
Mhm.
But then when I go in, now what?
Yeah.
Now what? So then when I go in, I realize, okay, I want to do better. I want to be strong. And the support that makes me strong is the sup and I these last 6 months help me, that the support is like, oh, it's just like support, not oh, well, you can do this, or you can do that, or you can do this, or you can do that. It's all right, you decide what you want to do, but I'll support you. Yeah. And that is powerful in itself. But before, and I I have like a hint of it, like, okay, when I went to the when I said, okay, it's time that I'm going to go to Atlanta for the first time, stroke and all. um, and my sister supported me. She didn't help me, but she's like, okay, I'll support you. And she's and we were support for each other,
Mm.
or when I got to Atlanta, it's like, okay, I have support in my yoga community.
Mhm.
When I got to, so every little bit is like, oh, I see, I see
How valuable it is.
how valuable it is.
Yeah. Yeah. I can understand. I used to not be one that reached out for it. And
Yes,
it's just makes life so much more. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just it's we need it. And
yes,
when we tell ourselves we don't, we're actually going against our human
yes,
conditioning.
yes, yes.
So, Tanya, tell them a little bit about when you joined the program, a little bit almost 6 months ago. Where were you at with your coaching? How did you feel?
I felt a little, it's like, well, I don't know what I'm doing, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it a lot. I'm not really sure I know what I'm doing.
Right. But I mean, I want to coach, but I don't know what I'm doing and where I'm going to find these uh, people who need my help, you know?
Yeah. And
And
oh, sorry, keep going.
oh, and I was okay, so, but I'm like, I I want to learn more about my. I want to learn more about um, my my what do you call dharma, basically.
Yeah,
I
your
mean,
purpose.
yeah, my purpose. I want to learn more about my purpose and how I can help, you know. So, yeah.
And what would you say right now? How are you feeling? If you were if you had to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, and what number would have you given yourself 6 months ago?
Like A4.
And
A4.
what would you say now? How do you feel about your coaching right now?
I feel I feel amazing. I don't know. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm like, I feel amazing. Really, I do. Because
Mm,
I, I, and it's like maybe it's a few months that I was like, oh, um, I need, I need self coaching.
mhm,
I need self coaching. I need support for um, uh, my peers. I need and I need understanding about me
mhm,
and and they will that will help me, you know,
mhm.
through silence. But they will have me.
Yeah.
Ask they will ask questions, and I mean,
I love that you just said that through silence. 'Cause that's like one of the things that most of us, we come in and we think it's all talking, and
right,
there is a fair amount of silence.
right.
I love that you just said that.
but but I was like, I really need that support. I didn't think that I would like tell me what to do,
Yeah. Mm.
but I need the support. And I was like, I just want to. So I'm saying it out loud. I'm saying it out loud, and and they ask questions. Like the group asks questions,
Mhm.
and it's just a wonderful thing that um and I forgot where are we
That's
going?
okay. I was asking you, so you said you were about a 4,
Okay.
and where you said you feel amazing now,
Well, I do feel amazing
and
because
where you fall now on that scale.
I fall like a 7, 8.
That's incredible. I mean, like, look, guys, that's like double.
Yeah. And 7 or 8. I think I'm more toward an 8 because I was like, where am I going? I'm more toward an 8
It's okay. We all do it, Tawjna.
because I realized, okay, I'm want to be a coach. I
Mhm.
want to be a coach.
Not
And
I am a coach. You are a coach, Tawjna.
oh, yeah, I am a coach. I am a coach. And um, but before I think I I I I want to be a coach. I really do want
Mm,
to be a coach. So I am a coach. And I don't know why I said that.
it's
That,
okay.
but
It's a
I
pad.
am.
It's a habit.
Yes, I am a coach. I'm definitely coach. I people who I have coached tells me you are a coach. I I didn't understand why it's happening to me,
Mm.
but and then I'm just like, if the are telling me that it's like it's but I'm like self-reflecting. And they said, and even though you listen, you actually like just have space for me. And that's awesome. So
Yeah, one of the most powerful things that we can
yeah,
provide for another person.
yeah.
So, Tanya, what has been like your biggest takeaway over the last 5 months?
My biggest takeaway. Um, my biggest takeaway is that I have a voice,
Mm.
okay? And um I I have a voice and I use it wisely,
Ooh.
okay? And I'm creating my life wisely and not okay, so um when I 5 months ago, I was like, oh, I need to do better, I need to do better, I need to do better. And my voice said, she's not doing better, she's not doing better, she's not doing better. I mean, my mind said that I'm not doing better. My voice said it's called, I think it's called nervousness. But the term aphasia.
Mm-hmm. You're like, well, I think it's this.
um, and it's just like, okay, I couldn't I couldn't think and say my words correctly, and it showed. But you taught me, actually, the group taught me that you say your words intentionally.
Mhm.
And when you say your words, it's powerful. And so yeah, that's for me, that's my takeaway that okay. And all about the uh self-coaching, all about that, I mean, all about the um the intuition, all about that. It first happened to me and my voice.
Mm.
And then when I say my voice intentionally, I I know, I know that it's okay.
Mm. So good. So good. And if someone like actually I'll save that one. So when you were deciding whether to join or not, what was
Okay.
like one of your biggest fears?
Oh, and I tell everybody join. Don't worry about the fear, join. But one of my biggest fears was um, it it happens to everyone else, but I don't think it's going to happen to me. I
Tell them
don't
more. What happens to everyone else?
everyone else that they're they are going to be better at coaching.
So it works for everyone but me.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're not the only one out there who thinks that,
I'm
Tawjna.
not the only one. And
I'm pretty sure there's someone maybe listening now or will listen to the replay, or I'm 9.9. Actually, I'm 100% sure that there's a handful of people out there that feel the same way.
yeah. So,
What then got you to take that leap of faith?
Well, okay, so well, first of all, it's the group and the size. I like it small, not large. And
You didn't know that, Tawjna, when you
huh?
said yes. You didn't know that when you said yes.
Well, I did. I somewhat know that.
Well, I think I probably told you the max number of people.
Right.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah. And so that was like, okay,
So that helped you feel safer.
helped me feel safer. Second, I was like, just take a leap. See what's there for me. See what's there for me. And I don't know why I said just take a leap. But when I said take a leap, it's like, okay, in my inner heart, and say, okay, we're gonna take a leap. Let me see you get better. Let me see you fly. Fly.
And you're flying now, right? You've signed a client since joining, right?
Client. Yes, I signed a client. And I'm just like, okay, now, and I'm gonna sign more. Oh my gosh.
100%.
But well, I signed one client before I had the program. Now I'm signing another client, and it's and I'm seeing how, because okay, we are in a court of our own. Okay. So we meet every Saturday. Okay. And before, I just was having one-on-one every Saturday. Now I'm having two, and I was like, oh my gosh, the interaction between, it's amazing about the interaction is powerful. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at our core.
Here we go.
Yes. So
I love that for you.
Yeah. And so I'm excited just to be a witness of this. I'm excited.
Yeah. Best feeling ever. Well, one of the best.
I'm just like, okay, did I wake up with a bumpy head or something?
I love it. Some days I'm like, pinch me. Is this real?
Yeah, because I'm just like, before I'm just like, okay, I don't know. And maybe it happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago, that it's just like, oh, now I know. It's like the aphasia, when we talk about aphasia, I was thinking about, and it's like, you have the gift to speak powerfully. And I'm just like, I don't think I do. But when we talked about it, I realized, oh my goodness, I can speak and not say I can say many words with not good result, or I can say a few words and have awesome results.
Yeah,
So
huge impact.
yes, yes.
Oh, so good. Tawjna, thank you so much for coming live with me today and sharing your experience and dealing with, our little snag foos there. But Tawjna, one last thing before we sign off. If someone is debating joining the next round, what words of advice would you give them? What would you want them
Sign
to know?
up, sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up.
I did not pay her, guys. This is not a paid advertisement. This is all on her free will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for sharing your journey in the space with me. I am so grateful.
All right. All right.
All right, everyone. If you want to get to know more about Miss Tawjna Cleveland, check out our episode on mastering the craft of coaching. You can hear Tawjna's whole story about from her stroke to where she is now. It's quite inspiring. And if you want to learn more about how to work with her, click on her in the comments here, and I can give you all her information. Or you can just click on her and friend her. I'm sure Tawjna would be happy to accept your friend request. She is literally one of the most giving, open people I have probably ever met. All right, everyone, have a wonderful Thursday, and we'll see you next time.